Hello everybody and welcome to another vlog. This week I'm going to show you a few days of my life. I say this week, but it's really, I think, only going to be a few days. But anywho, we're starting off the week strong. We're starting off done with work on my favorite day, Thursday. I am actually in Mishawaka, Indiana for a company dinner to a place that I've heard very good things about, so I'm really hoping it's going to be good. It's called Jesus. It's a Latin grill and bar, so I'm pumped for that. However, I'm early, so what are we doing? We're thrifting. I found the Goodwill, which was like 8 minutes from the restaurant, and we're not going to waste time because we're on a limited time scale, and we're going to go in and we're going to hope that the thrift gods are in our favor. So let's check it out. This is my first time in Mishawaka, and certainly then my first time at the Mishawaka Goodwill, and they're gonna close soon. So cross our fingers. Okay guys, I can't say that I found anything, but I honestly can't say that I looked all that hard. I'm so limited with time, but I was really out for bags and housewares, and I would say that selection was lacking, but I did want those horns, but I couldn't tell if they were real. But anywho, I am off to the restaurant in hopes that it is as good as I hear it to be. So let's roll. I wish I could do a full outfit for you guys. I'm feeling this outfit. I thrifted this shirt, and it is one of the best I've thrifted, and I just love my space buns. You know, I'm just here to be outside of the box, like you all know. Okay guys, I'm out of Jesus. This place was phenomenal. It was very, very good. I got the lamb, I'm gonna butcher it, birria. I think I butchered that. It was a little different than what I expected. I thought it would be in a shell with a marinade, a juice, but it was actually just over a bed of rice. But it was very good, very tender, and the flavors were just citrusy and so good. I definitely want to take DJ back here. One of the gals sitting next to me actually got it was an orange dreamsicle cocktail, and y'all, I'm really not one to drink. I tend just to go with water. However, she did let me have a sip of it, and I swear if I lived closer, I think I would have gotten that, because oh my goodness, was it so good. It was one of those cocktails that was just dangerous for how decent it was. You didn't taste the alcohol. And that is what I consider a dangerous cocktail, because you could just go and go and go, and before you know it, bam, lights out. So I have an hour-and-a-half drive home. It is 7 o'clock my time, so I'm gonna get home at 8:30. Late night once again, guys, but it's okay. I had a good time. I'm happy I got to go. Very honored to be invited. So let's head home. All right, guys, you know what time of the video it is. It is time for the bag switch. I absolutely just adore doing this for you guys. I think it's fun to showcase different bags in my collection. It's a good way to show maybe bags I haven't shown in bag videos. So you've seen both of these though officially. This is my vintage boho Louis Vuitton bag. They have their own brand. It is vintage boho, but this is a genuine Louis Vuitton. This is the Danube GM style. And what this company does is they take and they put their own spin on it with leather detailing and braiding, a lot of fringe. The handle is braided. I love this bag so, so much. I use it quite a bit. It's just a nice size, and I like that this Louis Vuitton really is equipped with pockets. I now feel like switching into my Etienne Anier Moda Hobo. I first really disliked this bag when I got it, and I think it's funny because now it's one of my like all-time most favorite go-to bags. It's such a good like dump bag. Everything just fits, and I'm here for it. It has worn so well. I've had it for about a year. It has this beautiful braided handle. The leather is just buttery. I love that it's pebbled. The inside is super nice too. We have a lingering sucker. But yeah, it's really become one of those bags that's just totally grown on me, and now one of my most used. So I'm going to switch everything into here, and then I'm going to relax. Hello everybody and happy Friday, y'all. We made it. It is the end of the week, eve of the weekend, and I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie though, guys, I did wake up in a little bit of a funk today. I think it's a combination of this like dreary weather. I've had a really busy week. I'm going into a busy week, and I think I'm psyching myself out for the following week when I know I shouldn't. And I'm also PMSing, which doesn't help my cause. So what I'm doing today on my lunch is I'm treating myself kindly. I purchased and picked up my favorite thing when I'm stressed out, and you guys are gonna laugh. It's not just coffee, guys. It's Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. I've been a Mountain Dew drinker literally since I was 9. I love it. I know how bad it is for you. Please just don't even comment me in the comments. I get it. But however, I don't care. I do now drink the zero sugar kind, and in my head that's better. It's not great, but it's better. So that's what I'm doing. That's part of my like feel good, treat yourself. And then I'm going into Mila's Mini Mart, which is a taco place where I work, or around where I work, and it's freaking phenomenal. And I purchased myself 3 steak tacos and an horchata. So yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna show you guys, because camera eats first, y'all eat first, and then we're gonna smash. So let's go get the tacos because I'm running late. Picked up my tacos, and Lord, let me tell you, they look incredible. I always get the steak tacos from here. They're just my favorite, although I also like the lengua, which is cow tongue, for those of you who do not know. I love it some places, like I love it here, but I don't like it in all places. Like, it's very much dependent on who makes it for me with lengua. But let me show you my tacos. Look at these beautiful little tacos. They're like street taco, and then I do the lime, and then they give me this salsa, guys, and it's phenomenal. So I am going to smash on these. And this is the horchata, which it's like one of my favorite drinks. I love it. It's sweet, but it's like not too sweet in my opinion. I'm a big cinnamon girl, so anything that has like a hint taste of cinnamon, I am on board. You best believe I'm getting it. So cheers, guys, and let's smash. I am home from work, and I'm ready to start my weekend. And I'm starting it tonight on Friday with no plans, and I am so okay with that. Saturday definitely will be busy, pending rain. And then Sunday will probably be working. No, it's a baseball game plans. So tonight is like my night to myself, and I'm really happy that I have this. Also, I want to show you guys, because I think I'm going to do a challenge. I really enjoyed Verity so much, like the challenge of it, that I want to like do more of these. So let me show you what I purchased, because it was on sale on Amazon. I got the whole set of a series of unfortunate events, all 13 books,
And I don't know if you were like me as a child and you loved those books, but as they were coming out with new books, I was getting older and just far busier. Like, I had time to read in elementary and middle school. I didn't have so much time come high school and college. So I never finished the series, and it's been one of those series that I've desperately wanted to get through. I've read, I think, through book 7 or 8, but I don't remember the story. So I'm thinking a week where I challenge myself to read a series of unfortunate events in a week. Because I also have series ADD where I can't seem to stick to one series because I just get really bored or distracted. So not only do I get to finish a childhood series that I've loved since 4th grade, but also I get to challenge myself to actually finish a series. Y'all, I finish no series. I'm not kidding you. Like, I've never finished Harry Potter. I'm on book 5. I've reread books 1 through 4 5 times at least, because I always abandon ship. I don't know if it's just the spirit of commitment to like finish a series, but like even shows, I can't even tell you the last time I finished a show series. I have this like weird thing where I have a very difficult time. I ride the struggle bus of actually finishing it. So that will be a challenge to come. I hope you guys enjoy that. I think it's gonna be fun. Also, wanted to show you something. You'll see this one you'll see this in a shop with me video by now, but I'm making progress on the Coach. So I did get the shampoo. It's a suede shampoo. I've heard vinegar, but I don't really want to mess with that. I want to mess with something that I know is made for the material. And I'm hoping to work on that a little bit this weekend as well. Maybe like Sunday evening when I'm home from the baseball game. Okay guys, something hysterical happened. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, it's funny now. To preface my little story, my anecdote, I'm terrified of frogs and toads. Don't ask, I just don't like them. They hop, and I have issues with it, all right? So, anywho, I go to my front door to get some packages off the door. Something lands on me as I open the screen door, okay? I look to see what it is. You can't see me. I look to see what it is. It is a toad. It's a fucking toad. It had climbed up my door, and when I opened it, it got jostled, and it landed on me. Let me see if it's still there so I can show you the toad. Apollo's offended. He's upset. He was upset for me. I screamed so loud, I'm fairly positive my neighbors think I'm probably mental. I need help. If they didn't think that already, they certainly do now. This little dude, man, scared the living piss out of me. Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. I can hardly hold you steady because my arms are like, woo, shaky. I just got done with my workout. Daria and I have been doing 6 a.m. workouts on Saturdays, and y'all, let me tell you, I went to sleep, I was asleep, not purposely, I just fell asleep at 7 p.m. last night. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. I'm running on 10 hours of sleep. I feel like I could conquer anything today. I feel so good. Honestly, like that funk I was in yesterday, gone. I feel so phenomenal. So I'm going to Meijer. I have to pick up a few things, getting some Starbucks, and then I'm gonna head home. It doesn't look like rain yet, but it's supposed to rain, so I don't know what they're gonna do with the race today, but you and I will know at the same time. But off to Meijer we go. So I am home, showered, waiting on my hair to dry, and I'm currently preparing lunch and dinner for the racetrack. We are racing. The rain, I don't know if it hit, but regardless, the track said they're doing it. So let me show you what I'm making. In my air fryer right now I have steaks because I'm gonna do that steak over greens, which was so good. Then I have it's chicken, barbecue chicken, black bean, a little bit of shredded cheese and some sour cream burritos. So that is going to be my racetrack food. I will show you the lineup when I'm done, maybe. I mean, you basically get the idea. And yeah, hopefully that'll keep me full for the rest of the day. It's for DJ too, it's for both of us, as we're both trying to eat a little cleaner. So there's that. I will catch you back up in a little while. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you these really cool salad containers. So they're layered, so you put your greens on the bottom and then your intended toppings. So I'm gonna do feta, I think I have beets, so I'm gonna do beets, and then my steak, and then you put your dressing in this, and you're set, and like the lid clips. These are from Amazon. I have a pink one for myself and a blue one for DJ, and I think they were like maybe $8 or $9, or maybe $12 for a set. Either way, I will link them down below. If you're somebody who loves salad, like I find that if I pour all the ingredients together, they just wilt, or the greens wilt, and it's just not good by whenever you want to eat it. So yeah, I'm just compiling, and then this will be dinner. I'm ready to go, bedecked in some Hoosier purple, and yeah, we're heading out. How do you feel? Are you ready?
Let's do it! Woo!
All right, yeah, we got a couple hour drive to Morris, Illinois, where Grundy is at. I can't talk today, y'all.
We're on the track. I don't think I've ever taken you on here. But look.
This is it.
Yes. So cool. So we're racing, although it's kind of gloomy and a little windy. It didn't get the track, so practice in 15 minutes.
That's right. We'll get after it.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. Y'all, look at these space buns. Aren't they absolute perfection? I learned a new method today. This will be the method I use moving forward with all space buns. So anywho, neither here nor there. I am getting ready to go to a South Bend Cubs game. They are the minor leagues for the Chicago Cubs, and I'm going with work, so it's just like a way of like this department to meet friends and family. So I'm really excited. DJ's going with me, and I'll get to meet the family of the other coworkers. So I wanted to show you the bag I'm taking. The jelly bag. She is back. I'm hoping she's fixed because I'll be real upset if she's not. I wanted to show you, this was my primary issue. It was the screws. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Okay, so it was on these D-rings, guys, that little screw here was unscrewing from the D-ring and thus detaching from the strap itself. So I have not only experienced this issue, but now I've heard of many people experiencing this issue. So I'm going to keep you posted. Another worry, concern of mine with this bag is that it has this little wrist strap that I believe you guys said it was the Coach Cassie that did the same thing, and it like detaches from the bag itself. So while I actually love the look of it outside, I'm gonna tuck it in for today because I would be really devastated to lose it at a place where it not as easily as Target in my previous example, where I could just go back and go look. This place is obviously a lot bigger and farther away. So I'm gonna tuck that in today, and I'm just going to use this strap. Okay, everybody, before I go, I wanted to show you a bag I got in yesterday. I'm very sorry I didn't do an unboxing. It was just very late last night, and I was just too excited. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for today. I couldn't bother with bad lighting. I wanted to see it right then and there, and that's what I did because instant satisfaction. So today I'm showing you. I want to go over my thought process in buying this bag. I'll just like run through it really quickly, but let me show you the bag first. Look at this beauty. How pretty is this? This is a Longchamp Le Pliage Cuir bag. It has a crossbody handle. So Le Pliage means to fold, so this bag will get smaller and it can fold when it has nothing in it. And Cuir means leather, so this bag is a leather Longchamp. I have had a Le Pliage Cuir bag before. I actually sold it in one of my first purse sales on this channel. And it's my regret sell because it was later on that I found purse organizers, and that was my biggest issue with these bags, is that they tend to fold in on themselves when they are not structured, right? Because they're just so like unstructured. And I loved the bag, I just didn't like that everything like would fold, like, and I couldn't find anything. And then later on, after I sold it, I found purse organizers. So now I have the fix to the issue because I have purse organizers in my closet. So that will definitely be going in that bag. But some of the criteria when trying to find my next bag were this. So first and foremost, it had to be orange. It had to be orange. I'm very obsessed with orange lately. I wouldn't even call it a new obsession. I would say it's been something that's developed in the last 2 years. It started off with a love of rust and pumpkin, and then it's really just developed into a full-blown orange obsession. And just like a little segue, a little tip, y'all. I love a black bag. I'm obsessed. I think they're a classic go with anything color bag. However, I did read an article, and if I can find it, I will link it, that said orange is a complementary color to every color. It literally will go with everything. It is like black. So therefore, just to steal a title, orange is the new black. And if you're looking to kind of zhuzh up the color, if you wanna experiment outside of black, you don't have to, because black is classic. But if you're thinking about it, but you're worried that the color that you are wanting, like you want a color but you don't know what, but you want it to go with everything, go with orange. It will fit with everything. So back on track. It had to be orange. The bag had to be orange. My inspiration was the Tangerine Apex Crossbody by MZ Wallace. Another little veer off. If you have any experience with MZ Wallace, I would love to know your thoughts, because I really would like to consider an MZ Wallace bag for my collection, but I'm a little nervous about the nylon. So like I'm nervous about paying that much money for nylon. I have nylon bags, but I've never paid over $100 for them. So the idea of paying a couple hundred for a nylon bag, like, I don't know, for some reason just turns me off. But please let me know. I'm not saying no, I would like more information. So please leave that in the comments. So that I will link it somewhere, not link it, I will post it on the screen. This was my inspiration. I loved the color. I just didn't like the material, which leads into my next criteria for this bag. It had to be leather. The Cuir bag. So check, we had leather. Then I needed it to fit my 15-inch laptop. The bag from MZ Wallace unfortunately would not, even in the large size. But this one, y'all, if you two are interested, this is not my work laptop. This is my personal laptop, but it is a 15-inch laptop. Fits. No issue, so my work computer will fit, no problem. So that was my 3 biggest must-haves, and I found it in this bag. But some of the bonus criteria of this bag, or any bag really, is that I love a bag to be wider versus taller, which this bag is. I find that a bag that is wider is just easier to get, like, sift through. For whatever reason, I just find it as an ease of use. I think with a taller bag, things just kind of like compound on each other and you're like digging for it. So I feel like sometimes vertical bags can be a little frustrating. Obviously, it's not a deal breaker. I have many that are more like taller versus wider, but it is my preference to have it this way. Another huge bonus is the fact that it has a dual top cross handle, or dual top handles. I love handles like this. I love to carry a bag like this. I feel like when I'm going through the checkout, I'm able to rummage very quickly inside of it like so. And I think it's just easier to grab off my seat. I think it's just, I don't know, I love carrying a bag like this. However, I don't want just these, right? So the added bonus of a crossbody strap, which is detachable but not adjustable. And let me show you. I want to show this to you on my 5'5" frame. I love a shorter crossbody, guys. So while this may not be for you, this is certainly something that I really adore. This is what I look for with crossbodies. I want them to sit like this, but you may not, especially if you're like 5'7", 5'8", if you're like Daria, who's 6 foot, like this might not be a thing. Like you might not love this. I do though. Like it just works for me. So be that as it may, it probably then for more taller people will become a better like shoulder like bag like this. So to that is your discretion, but definitely a bonus for me. Anyway, guys, I'm just happy I found a bag that really checked off all of my boxes, especially number one being the fact that I really wanted a true orange bag. I really just, I'm obsessed with orange. It just makes me so happy. Maybe something to do with Orange Theory, a lot not to do with Orange Theory. It exceeds Orange Theory. But anywho, I found this on Nordstrom Rack. If they still have it, they should. I didn't purchase it all that long ago, obviously, but you never know. I will link it in the description box down below if you're interested in purchasing something like this. They have sales and deals all over the place on Nordstrom Rack for Longchamp. So if this is not the bag you're interested in, but you want Longchamp at a much more affordable price tag, definitely consider Nordstrom Rack. But that is my new bag. I will be probably doing maybe a what's in my bag. Definitely more updates on it as it goes on. I really just wanted some more work bags, y'all. Like I have my Coach Tabby 40 and I love it, but I really wanted an orange bag too. And I will say this for myself, I've been doing such a good job of going back and forth with my bags. Like I really have been getting use of the bags that like I have. Like I love it. I really do go in and out, and you ever just feel bad for the bags that don't get love? I do. But my bags have all gotten love lately, and I love switching it up. It makes me feel like I got a new bag, you know? I'm very proud of myself for doing it, because sometimes I will buy new before I go back to my old ones, and I know that's not necessarily the answer. It's absolutely not the answer. So I'm happy that I am sort of developing this habit. But welcome to my collection. Very excited. So anywho, off to the game. Hello guys, it is many days later. By many I mean like 4. I guess not that many, but I realized that I did not end this vlog or properly close out this vlog. I told you that I set a goal for myself to finish yet another book in a vlog, and I'm happy to report that I did finish City of Bones, and I have thoughts. I'm very bad at describing books, as I've said, but I will say that I actually genuinely liked this book as well. I would rate it a 3.8 out of 5 stars because I felt that most of the beginning and middle to me was very predictable. Like I called so much of it well before it happened. However, I did enjoy the character development. I liked the relationships amongst the characters in the book. Like there was a lot of things I did like, and I liked the pace overall. I thought it read quickly, and I never felt myself getting very bored of the book, despite the fact that I felt it predictable. The end though is what salvaged it for me, and I would say the end was nothing I could have expected. At least, I mean, not for me. It was so out of left field, and I was so stunned. And I still like don't know if I should believe what I just read, but that for me saved it a lot. And I would say of the 3 series that I'm sort of like in the middle of right now, this would be the series that I go to book 2 or the next book the quickest. So I really did enjoy it. I am taking a break though. I'm reading a different book. I'm reading How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix, I believe. I just wanted to give you guys a thank you for once again coming with me and sharing my days with me and sharing moments in my life with me. It always makes me feel like I have really great company, so I'm really happy that you guys are here and with me, and I just really appreciate it. But on that note, this is where I'm going to end this video. I wanted to wish you a phenomenal rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys!